Alright, so I have a one-day build. Well, it's not really going to take a day, but I have to have it done today. Got a bit of a roadblock, and that is with my air compressor. I have some parts that I have to cut to move forward on the Evo project. And my compressor is holding that up. So I'm going to dive into the build for the day. See if we can get the compressor up and running and cut some parts by the end of the video. So here goes. So my obstacle at the moment is the air compressor. I can't carry on with other projects because I need my plasma table. And if you don't know, the plasma tables run basically off the air compressor. So I'm having leak down issues. I have a cheaper Harbor Freight air moisture bleed off system in there, and one of them in this tank went to crap almost immediately. That was almost a year ago, and this one's kind of doing the same thing now. So I've been running exclusively off of this tank, which is kind of one of the nice things about them being separate. If one's down, I can rely on the other. But now I have a digital programmable moisture purge valve, and that's what we're going to get on right now before I can carry on with some other projects. So let's get started. Alright, so you can see the valve here. This is the Harbor Freight job, and there's no real air in the system right now, but you get a valve, you can open it up manually, which I still do regularly, but this mechanism here is supposed to have a spring-loaded solenoid that pulls vacuum to do the same thing and bleed out here. It works, looking at what's at the floor, I'd say it works all right, but it leaks, and that's the #1 problem. So then take all this apart, go from there. Take this guy, throw it in the can. Alright, so I'll give you a quick rundown of what I put together to get this to hook up to the compressor here. So the inside of the purge valve is threaded as well as the outside. So the inside is what I'm going to be using. It's 1/4 inch pipe thread. So what I have on the compressor is 3/8 pipe, and pretty simple setup. I wanted to make sure that I had an extra drain valve, so I went ahead and put a T in the system. You know, a regular elbow probably would have been fine. This might be entirely unnecessary, but 3/8 pipe thread leaving the compressor to 3/8 T and a plug on the bottom, and then 3/8 adapter down to 1/4 inch, or 1/4 inch pipe. In the configuration I have it right now, it basically sits at an angle like that. I needed a little bit of clearance. I don't see this really being an issue. It's going to be supported by pressure. Pressure is going to blow out moisture and everything straight out here, regardless of what angle the timer sits at. So don't think that's really going to be any issue. Since you've probably seen the right tank done, I'm going to just jump ahead, get this part in, and move on to the wiring and go from there.
All right, so that is a wrap on the control or the automatic drain. I can honestly say that I'm very happy with how it's working. You can test manually, hold it down as long as you want to. You can tap it and it'll go for the duration that you have set. It seems to be working perfect. I think my only regret is that I didn't do this sooner. So if you're in the market for one of these, definitely go for it. I'll put a link in the description for the specific one that I've picked out. There are a couple different models. They're essentially all the same though, but this should go a very long way to keeping drier air in the system, specifically for my plasma cutter, which is the whole purpose for even doing this upgrade here. So link in the description. Hopefully you found some value in this, and that's about a wrap. Have a good one.